Let's talk about silly Magic the Gathering cards from the Lord of the Rings set coming out. We have Last March of the Ents. This is an 8-mana spell that is a sorcery that cannot be countered. We're going to draw cards to the greatest toughness among creatures we control, and then we'll put any number of creature cards from our hand onto the battlefield. In my opinion, I think this is too low of a cost for a card. We're talking about a spell that can't be countered. We're talking card draw. Yes, it is targeting toughness with our creatures, but there's a lot of green creatures that have the same power and toughness. I'm thinking wall decks can take advantage of this as well due to that toughness specification in this card. And then putting any number of creatures onto the battlefield from our hand, that is really sweet as well. That means we're going to get ETBs and we can find ways to return creatures back to our hand. This is a really sweet card. Aragorn the Uniter. For red, green, white, and blue, we have a 5/5 human noble. Whenever you cast a white spell, you get a 1/1 white human soldier creature token. Whenever you cast a blue spell, you get to scry 2. Whenever you cast a red spell, Aragorn deals 3 damage to target opponent. And whenever we cast a green spell, target creature gets +4/+4 until end of turn. From what I'm seeing online, a lot of people are really digging the multicolored spells for this kind of commander. And I think that'd be really sweet if you went with like a charm theme or any spell that you're looking at 2 or more colors. Aragorn's going to be able to take a huge advantage of that. Mechwood Bats. This is 3 and a black for a 2/3 bat, and it has flying. It also has whenever you create or sacrifice a token, each opponent loses 1 life. This is a very powerful card, especially at a common rarity, so that means we're going to see more of it. So this is going to be in a lot of sacrifice decks, token decks. This is a very powerful card, and I think the mana cost is perfect for this card as well. You can't get it out too early, but whenever you get enough mana, it's going to be great. The second to last card I want to mention is Orcish Bowmasters. For 1 and a black, we have a 1/1 Orc Archer that has flash when it enters the battlefield, and whenever an opponent draws a card except the first one they draw, in each of their draw steps, this deals 1 damage to any target, then amass Orcs 1, which I assume will be a 1/1 Orc, same as the zombie amass. I think this is going to be very powerful, and I'm surprised it's in black. It seems more of a white card, if that makes sense, because it depends on what our opponents are doing. So I think this would have been cool if it was in the white color, but again, orcs are the bad guys in Lord of the Rings, so there's that as well. The last card I want to mention is Bilbo, Birthday Celebrant. This is a white, black, and green for a 2/3 halfling rogue. If you would gain life, you gain that much +1 instead. You can also pay 2, white, black, green, tap Bilbo, and then we're going to exile Bilbo and search our library for any number of creatures, put them onto the battlefield, then shuffle. But we can only do this if we have 111 life, or more. It's very on theme, and I even saw someone on Twitter say this is more of a challenge that they would want to complete that second part of this card. They're going to try to get 111 life, and that would just be what makes them happy for the game. Even activating that ability is insane. Just get all your creatures from your library onto the battlefield. So if you want a life gain deck, this could be an interesting commander for you, especially getting access to 2 more colors, being black and green. White and black is going to give you that life gain and life loss for our opponents. And also white and green works really well with life gain as well, because Selesnya, in my opinion, excels in that, and also tokens. So maybe we can have a life gain token theme going on here. Something to definitely consider. Let me know what cards you're excited for the Lord of the Rings set coming out. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.